Hey, what's up, everyone? Welcome back to Icarus. I want to show you something here. I just started the game. I found a little glitch within the glitch. I don't know if it's a glitch to actually be able to use these biofuel tanks. I don't think it's a glitch because they actually go in there, and if I carry them, they can only go in that one special spot. So, but when you leave the server, when you come back, it's off. So you got to put biofuel back in here, jump start it, and take it out, and then it goes back to this again. As you can see, this thing is still, from the last episode, doing pretty good. I've got a few more hours on it. So it's like I said, I think a full one of these would probably last 20 days. I guess you could calculate it somehow, but anyway. Yeah, earlier I was in here, I had just collected from that. I went up and I collected the copper and the iron. It took me 2 different trips because they were full. And I got the gold and I got this, and that's all. I know I said I was going to do the building with you guys, but I just built a basic building. But let me tell you something. It looks really cool. It is super duper expensive to make this. I made a power building. If you've ever been around stuff, a lot of places will have like a separate building for power. But there it is right there. That's what the stone brick looks like. It is darker, like a basalt, very sharp, well-defined edges. I built it last night, and when I came in this morning, this panel was gone. I don't know why. But there she is, got a solar panel on the roof. You can see on the shaded side. Pretty cool, right? And then I put a reinforced ladder here, which is kind of weird. It doesn't attach to the building, it attaches to the ground, and it's not really tall enough. Anyway, platinum lightning rod right there, and a solar panel there, and then inside I've got the reinforced door. I was just researching stuff to unlock. This is the advanced battery bank, and then I've got this guy here, which is the flow meter. Now, this flow meter can actually work for water or electricity. You see it says hold F to switch network type. If you hold that down, it'll switch to water or electricity. So I'm supplying 15,000. My demand is 5,000, and I've got whatever that is, 6 million in storage. So that's pretty cool, right? I like it a lot. Oh, it's 6,000 kilojoules is what that is. All right, so I got that, and then I did like a little thing going here, like a telephone pole, and I used one of those, and it goes in here. And if I grab this, you'll be able to see. I didn't really. So you can see the line on the ground comes from the water wheel. There's the line coming from the thing there. And this tie-in point right here, this one and this one, this tied into all the existing stuff. And then outside back here, I redid the stuff because it was really ugly. And look what I did. I put a stone driller right here and just plugged it into the power source. So that's where 2,000 of the power is coming from. I mean, being used. Pretty cool, right? All right, I have a drill right here, waiting. As far as my list goes, the things I have drills on right now: copper, gold, platinum, titanium, iron, aluminum, and sulfur. The only 2 I don't have is silica and oxide. And the silica and oxide are right here and here. One here, one here. And then across the way, this is aluminum and titanium, so not that far. I just don't know if I need to go do them right now. I mean, this is obviously from the drilling machine, but all of this is all from the pickaxe still. It's all from the pickaxe, baby. Let's see what we got going in here. We got all this gold and copper being cooked down in here. It's funny because, you know, like I'll have this much and then I'll go through it. You definitely go through it. It's not like it stays there forever. You remember all the copper I had last episode? I think I had it down to here. Wow, that's super windy out there. Oh my God. I say we let's fire up a mission. See if we can find ourselves a... I haven't looked at the missions. I might want to... Let's go work on this gun a second here. Hold on. Let's see. What do we need? Repair that. And then I've got 37 and 68. So... I need more gunpowder. Sulfur and charcoal. Sulfur and charcoal. So you can see in here I've made some extra epoxy and resin, and in here I have 202 and 244 because it's always coming up. Electronics, epoxy, and resin are coming up on everything that gold and copper wire. So figured I would just pre-make some. I go through it pretty good. Look, I finally got this thing up to full, this guy. 150,000. And then I filled this back up because the second one of those goes in, man, it will chew through your goods. All right, let's see what we got going here. What did I say I had? 37? Oh, one short. Make those bad boys. How much more of this? Oh, 50. Yeah, and that's good. Good amount. Good amount, man. We gotta wait the storm out anyway. So I was almost ready to start unlocking those marble kitchen things, but it's gonna take 1, 2. This is just, see, this one's just storage. Look how expensive they are. Composites, concrete, pretty expensive. These are this is a sink for, I don't know, it's kind of weird, but it'd be kind of cool. Check this out. So initially I ran a water line in through the front door on the ground here because this was going really slow. This is the newer, the advanced masonry bench. And if you look over the wall at the bottom right there, you can see the water hose coming in right there. So when you add water to this thing, it goes like whoop, super fast. But check out these recipes, just like for a brick beam. So not only does it take refined wood, tree sap, and steel screws, which all of those really aren't that big of a deal. It's the stone brick. It takes 14 stone bricks to make one of these, right? And to make a stone brick, it takes 3 stone. So I had this thing so full multiple times just to make the stuff I was making. Like, that's super expensive. Look at this one. 27 stone bricks. Yeah. So I would not want to make a house out of that, like out of that stuff, because this house this big here, man, that is super expensive. But this looks pretty cool. You know, what I pictured was like a big generator in here and other things. I still can do that, but honestly, I've got 1 solar panel, 2 solar panels. I added another wind turbine, so two solar, 2 wind, and the 1 wheel out there that keeps getting clogged up. It keeps getting clogged up. Let's see if we can find ourselves a... Let's see, any quests? Hunt some nearby oh, the hunt are always like... Alright, here we go. Find the bodies. Maybe we should try one of these. That thing went way over there. I thought it was. It looked like it had the snow on it. I thought maybe it was going to be a snow body. Snow body. All right. What else do we have? So we have 69 of those. We'll craft one more to make it 70. That's what I was trying to do. Yeah, I guess we could make some pistol rounds. Pistol time. Make some pistol rounds, and then we'll go see what this mission's all about. I'm going to need more ammo casings. That's what this iron is in here for. So there's 100 of those. And then we'll make some casings. See. All right. Let's see. What do we got for food? Getting a little low on this. This is... when I'm doing, like... I'll go and chop a bunch of trees. Then I'll make a bunch of resin... Or I'll make tree sap. Then I'll make resin. And I'll make... I eat one of these muffins to get that experience. And it makes a pretty good difference, man. Pretty good difference. See, it's 1425. We got to get over. It's past the lake. Does it say what does it? Search the area and collect. Oh, it's one of those ID collectors. That might be hard to do it. Well, it's going to be hard to do at night. All right, let's grab. Three of those. And maybe... That doesn't give me any health. Maybe... 3 of those. Alright, let's go. Let's go. I should probably eat now since I am hungry. Give me a little extra stamina boost. The muffin one by itself is like eating 2 stamina buffs. Now the other thing is that deep freezer. I may try that thing. See how it works out. Because if it works out like good, like really good, then I'm going to... Oh, the other thing was on this. I think it was this guy. So this kitchen bench, if I'm looking closely at this, it's got all the, this is like the one where I make the, the strawberry jam and all that stuff, like the vegetables. I thought for a second maybe I saw on one of these different things, but I really love how colorful the icons are in here. Cooked gamey meat, crispy potato. Maybe I should look at the workshop up in the sky and see if they have seeds or something to bring down for some specialty food. Because if that freezer works, then I can really focus on... I stopped growing strawberries and watermelon to make those muffins just because I'm like, okay, I can't really make... I don't want to really make anymore because they're just going to go off eventually before I can use them. And... if I didn't use the stuff, that stuff was going to go off. So I just was making seeds with them. And I'm like, all right, I'm done making seeds. So I went down to like, 3 levels of degradation and then picked up the plant, because at that point it's kind of chewed up anyway. This is the one we have to like listen for. I think I'm going to take this too. An extra stamina boost. So when you stop running, if you don't see like there's like a white leading edge on that stamina regen, if you don't see that white leading edge, you don't have improved regen. Oh. I heard thought I heard I really thought I heard something over there. I think I'm just into this. Yeah, I'm just into the circle. Not hearing anything. Out of the circle again. Alright, it's this whole valley here and all the way over to that ridge over there. See that sound? Is that the wrong sound I'm listening for? That's one. Bear cub. I think there's a range on this. Oh, I killed the baby. Hear that noise? It almost sounds like a jungle noise. Guy's hiding in the bush. I think I hear something around here. The guy already had. The noise isn't constant. No, it's. I can hear something. Oopsies. I can do two things at once. Some aluminum sitting there. Oh, I think I'm right by a cave. I don't need to collect that aluminum. There's the cave right there. That stuff sounds like it's up there. These seem to be a little bit repetitive type missions. The hunt, this one. You hear that noise? It's hard for me to get an angle on where it's coming from. Maybe that's not the sound I'm looking for. Aluminum. I'm not hearing... There's the pod right there. I can hear something. Wow, they are super hidden. How far down this way do we? A little ways. Come on, baby. You hear that? I don't know if those are animal sounds. Like when you're up close, it makes like a radio chatter kind of, but further away, it makes that weird sound. Come on. Gotta be at the edge. Come on, guys. This is a hard one. Really, the only way to do it is by sound. This guy right there. I actually saw that guy by sight. One more. I hear him. Right there. Oh my god. Got it. Got it at nighttime. Or dusk. We need a better mission. Alright. Iron knife, throwing knife, steel hammer, wood, and iron ore. New species, Chimera. Alright. We got some new potatoes or something. Look like a sweet potato. I don't want to do that mission again. I don't like that one. I feel like I might never find anything. So, you have the hunt one, which is like we did large deer, and then we did rabbits. And then we've done 2 of those type where it's find the prospectors. And then one of them was... One of them was that weird cabin. Like it's still on the map. This place. I can't get rid of that thingy for any reason. Kind of want to try one of those again. Not too bad at night. Not too bad at night. All right, so this food that we got going, I should try and grow some of it, get it growing. Maybe I should look into that deep freezer now. Place it down. I can move it when I build the kitchen, but I was running for home till I got depleted of stamina. House is looking pretty good. All right, let's see what we got here. We got seeds. We got corn. Corn seeds are nothing. We got corn coming out of our eyeballs. Why is it not letting me plant? Press to inspect. Yeah. Why is it not letting me plant? Are those, oh, because those aren't the seeds. These are the seeds. Derp. See, here's the thing. Usually these need to be combined with something, so planting a bunch of the same seeds is not the thing to do. Alright, so we've got 3 of those seeds left over. We've got more of the corn seeds. Let's see what Kumara. Let's see. KU. Boiled Kumara. 75. Yeah, that's not good. It's got to be something else. How do you find? You just got to go through each one. Strawberry and sugar. Oh, look at that. Wow. 25% movement speed. It's like a sugar high. Movement speed is good. See, you put all those things together there, and it's just a combination of a lot of things. I'm just looking for stamina, stamina regen, health regen, and movement speed. That's all I really care about. Doesn't seem like these Kamara are very unique. Honey and water, parasitic, plus 10C to temperature. So this fish pie is almost like, if you look at this fish pie, it does 225 maximum health, and then the muffin does 225 maximum stamina, 35 experience gain, 10, plus 30 stamina regen, plus 5 health regen, plus 5 exposure resistance. So it's expensive too. A pastry, a mushroom, a freshwater fillet, and a saltwater fillet. Fillet. Looking for that big number, over 200 of either stamina or health. Here's one, freshwater curry, soybean, animal fat, and freshwater fish. Squash. Fish chunks. There's my muffin. Now the vegetable roll gives you 150 max health and stamina, minus oxygen, plus exposure resistance, 30 health regen. That's not bad. These look the same. So these rolls, actually this roll here is a big health roll. Avocado. Dude, does that sound good? Pastry, avocado, raw meat, and mushroom? Not really. I'm not really seeing too many things in there. Let's just cook these up. Since we got them, we'll go sleep. Oh, by the way, I did put coal in here. 100 coal. And this has been running for like 5 or 6 days. So big difference stepping up. Sticks don't last long at all. Wood is okay. But that coal there, holy cow, it's next level. Oh, I don't have any biofuel in there. See, this is one of the reasons I want to change it to electric. Now that I have my electric set up, I don't want to have to worry about the biofuel. There we go. Alright, let's go try that freezer, if we can make it. Deep freeze. Made at the fabricator. Okay, so... deep freeze. We need some carbon fiber. We need 1 carbon fiber. Look at all that iron I got in there. Dang. Dang. Okay. Deep freezer. Oh, I need platinum too. Platinum, please. 1 stack ingot. Okay. Deep freezer. You gotta put it sideways. It's gotta lay down flat. It's a chest freezer. The thing I don't like is, like, it doesn't go to an end. See how it goes right through the middle? It kind of just... it did that on that panel in there, too. Instead of, like, hiding, it went to, like, the bottom corner. Alterations, +3... okay, that's that one modifier. Deep freeze. Okay, let's test this out. So if we take our muffins right now, we're at 3.4 hours to spoil. And here... preserved 100% time before spoiling. Will not spoil. Alright, let's take all of these in here. It goes in there. Boiled. This is done. I'm gonna salt it anyway. Probably not that tasty. And it only stacks to 10, not 20. Okay, so... wow. 40 minutes until spoiled on that stuff. +98 maximum stamina, and then... okay. Now I guess... oh, there's the ice right there. So it says it starts to fill with ice. Can be melted for drinking. There was other things I remember seeing that says needed ice to make it. Store in a chili bin or add to a campfire with a water vessel to collect the drinkable water. What's a chili bin? That sounds good. Chili billy? Chili? Chili bin. What's a chili bin? I don't remember seeing anything called that. chili bin. Wonder what that other thing was where it said it needed ice. There was something else that needed ice. Alright, well, forget the chili bin. Electric fireplace. So, that cooker... What do we have? 11 points. So, the electric stove, we already have this, but I haven't built it. This replaces my, quote, juice bar. And then this guy will replace that biofuel cooker that I'm using. Ooh, fruit pie. That looked good. And then this one is just a corner cabinet. And this one is the sink. And this one's like the overhead. No, the lower. Maybe it gives you more than just the lower, but that's just like a flat cabinet. See how this is doing. So it's up to 3. So I guess this fills up and it can fill up all of this space. You just got to keep an eye on it. But this is actually pretty dang good. I think what I'll do is I'll make some more of these guys. These guys, the muffins. So I got to cook, basically plant and grow strawberries and watermelon at the same time. And maybe some wheat. Because the wheat, we're at this much here. And I think I put the bench up here. Nothing in there. I think this is where do you make... Oh, this is where you make the dough. No, that's flatbread dough. We don't want that. I think it's regular dough. So, there's the flour that we make. With potatoes or wheat. And then we make the dough. And then we can make those things. Alright, let's try another mission. But now this time we'll go to operations missions. Now this one, live wire.
Welcome back. Lagos unit runs Icarus for the UDA. But most of this planet's still a blank on the map. The unit wants new drop zones, which means getting terrain scans. And they'll pay for the privilege. Just set up a radar at 3 locations and come back.
I think they give us the radar.
Icarus ain't always gonna be so empty. The UDA wants exotics, and the Lagos unit's under pressure to scale operations up. Which means they need terrain data, and a heap of it. Fast. So grab the radar from the supply crate. The unit wants scans from 3 locations on your map. You'll be heading into uncharted territory, but that's exactly why we need the data. Think you can handle it?
I guess.
Well, either way, it's too late now. Good luck.
There. Where's the third one? Oh, right down there. I don't know, could they be any more spread out? I should probably, get that muffin going. Muffin. We're up to 6 already. Alright, I'm gonna take one and I'm gonna eat one. Muffin and... Oh, I did the shift click and it brought all that food into my into my inventory. Whatever. All right. So I do remember these. I remember this was like some of the... I thought these were kind of like the default ones where it brought in bears and stuff. But since they split up the missions from way back when, I'm talking about when the game first came out, or when open world first came out, these were some of the things you could do, was use this scanner. See, with that muffin, look at that amount of stamina. Let's see if there's any regen. No, it's not showing it. Maybe it is. Maybe the whole thing is white right now. I just saw this weird, like, leading edge where it looked like it was doing faster stamina regen on something that I ate.
data says this is the area. Now it's up to you.
It's gonna draw in the animals. Where are the animals at? Saying it's 26% complete.
Prospector, need you to get back to the radar.
Oh, I got too far away. Prospector, you gotta get back to the radar. They don't look like even like little bears. I don't know what they look like. There's something different. Maybe I killed so many right down there last time that there's none around. Little bears, little bears. They look like little Ewoks. Wow. Thought that might have been a mistake going pistol on that dude. $99, $100. Okay, scan one. Dang, trying to get that lined up with that extremely slow rate of fire. I am going to try out some of those, like the SMG and the other thing. I know it's going to chew through the ammo, but my God, the rate of fire is painful. This is a good long run over here. Long run. And then all the way back the other way. I don't think there's a time limit on these. I didn't look at this one. Let's see, optional. Open the escape menu. Yeah, we don't need to do that. I guess that's if you lose your radar. Request additional pod information. This is the way we went to that desert over here. I know doing this stuff now, I feel more and more like I should have a mount, you know? I did see some things in the talent that you can choose from that's like some things I didn't really think about. Your mount's ability to be in cold or hot temperatures, your mount's ability to its movement speed and stuff, and so it could be that you go all the way through. I'm up on an edge here, which is not good. It's weird, if you slide sideways, it doesn't seem to give you the pain. No pain, no gain. But it just feels like what would be a real letdown would be to go through the whole thing to get a mount, either the horse or the buffalo, and then for them to be more cumbersome than this. Like, I'm thinking to make that one thing, that movement speed thing, whatever that was, I'll have to find it again. So make the movement speed one with this biscuit, and dude, with that movement speed and 225 plus another 125. It's like, wow, dude, you'll be cooking. You'll be running for days. Uh-oh. Yeah, that was a bad one. I got pushed off, man. I got pushed off. I don't see what's over here because we didn't go on the other side of this lake here. We looked at this lake, thought it would be a cool place to have a house. But you're kind of pushed back up into an area here where you'd always have to run out of this canyon unless this opens up back here to a desert and snow biome. I don't know. Now, these ones here that are further away could bring in some crazy wildlife. Stamina depleted. That would be cool in that big open area over there. Could see him coming. There's another geyser right there. What's up on that thingy up there?
Well, here we are. You know what to do?
Okay. Activate.
That's it. Systems online.
See, what have we opened up here? There's a way in here. It's probably snow. I don't think that way goes anywhere there. Looks like that way over there goes through the snow region. That'd be funny to actually run. Would that gain me anything? Run this way. And go. I don't think that would actually gain me anything other than a long route. A long, cold route. Nothing should come from behind. Look at these losers down here. Hey game, you put the thing here, not me. At least these guys don't hold it off from scanning like the geyser. If they did, that would be a glitch show down there. I'd have to clear these guys out. See the wolves down there? Let's give me 3,600 for a wolf kill. So this is like a double duty. You know, you're doing a mission, but you're also unlocking a lot of XP. Depending on the amount of wolves, but still. 96. Be an invisible rock right there. We good? We're good. X. Okay, I'm gonna eat a honey for more stamina. Even more stamina. Kind of like just to breeze over here just a second just to see if this should be a snow entrance. My luck, I'd be running through there and some snowstorm would come up and I'd be hosed. I'd have to build like a structure that would get destroyed and without a campfire. Let's see what that's doing. It looks like a long way to go to see it. I'm sure that's a snow area. Bah. Stamina. Yeah, plus 25% movement speed would be awesome. That you should definitely be able to feel. Alright, we'll let this thing regen. Yeah, up on the mountain overlooking this, that'd be pretty cool looking. Running with this big old thing on my back. I was running. Isn't it cool? Like, I don't know, just the forest and all the mountains and everything. This is like my area. This is the area I just loved being in these kind of areas in real life. Maybe that's why I like the game so much. There's not this much wildlife where I go, but did he aggro? Nope. Good for him. He's busy. I've been busy, man. So doing these types of these aren't called missions, but whatever they're called, they're you have a chance to get stuff that you didn't expect, you know. But I never went through and ran. I did a couple of these things before. Like I've done this one that we're doing. Where's that at? Oh yeah, so that's a cave, and there's a cave over there. So that's one I've done already. But I did this one. I did the one where it was like that, the last video where we hunted that weird wolf. But it's so long ago, like I didn't even remember until I saw it. Come on, stamina. See, those biscuits last a long time, too. 130% stamina increase. 225, whatever, but it's saying 130%. Whatever that is. Fuzzy math. This one is 100 stamina and 100 stamina. Yeah, I'm gonna make more biscuits. I say biscuits, muffins. Make more muffins because with that deep freezer, that'll make all the difference in the world. Now back over here, the right side is the best side. The left side is the best side to go up from the lake, but I'm close enough to this right side. Prepare for wildlife attacks. So the location of that third one is over there by where that jaguar attacked me. It's pretty far away. A lot of running. Like these missions, they're cool and all, but having you run this much, you're like, bunch of wheat right there, but I don't have my sickle on me. I put my sickle away. I was trying to lighten the load so I didn't carry the shotgun, the pistol, and the rifle. Come on. I don't know if I feel like running all the way to the other spot right now. It's a long way. There's my house. Ooh, I can jump the wider gap there, huh? You're like, man, you could be riding a horse right now. Yeah, I know. I think I'm gonna, in between episodes, I'm going to make more of those muffins, but I'm also gonna try and focus on 2 other things so I can find like maybe 3 primary things I want to make. That way, if I have to try and order some seeds in or something like that, or know what to like pastry or what to convert the meat to, knowing is half the battle. Now that's where I would have come out in the snow area. I don't think it would have been faster. I think it would have been way more dangerous. That's the thing with that long stamina bar. Yeah, you get a lot of stamina, but it also takes a while for it to regenerate. I was running. I think I said before, though, at least they don't make you stop moving to let it regenerate. I mean, I'm moving pretty fast. I don't know how much faster a horse could actually be than this. You know? How much faster could a horse really be? Because I would be slamming into trees left and right. We got to get up on these ledges here, so I got to go up. There's I think two canyons I have to go up through. We can go up through this one. Do 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 do. Let's see here. Okay, I can stay up high maybe on this one. Instead of going low down through that canyon to the left. Then I'll have to hook around this. Where are the jaguars at? Okay, it's going to be up on that thingy up there. Oh, I'm looking at the wrong thing. It's further this way. This one I definitely have to go around to the left. Is that a key? There's a mine right there. That wasn't too bad. A couple minutes to run all that way. Like, a couple minutes to go, not end to end on the map, but of what I have open on the map. That's not terrible. I know it's not the most exciting thing. It would be more fun if I was being chased by like something really bad.
Okay. Station activated.
Yeah, this is exactly where that panther jaguar thing came from. Maybe they'll get stuck on this cliff. There's that other geyser. That was the second geyser that I picked up. Oh, what is that thing? Wild boar. 1400 XP. Huh. Oh, maybe that other one showed 3600 because it was like I had shot 2 in a row and it doubled it up or something. One thing I don't know is if you have 2 different buffs, food buffs that give you experience. I don't know if they stack. Because if they stack, I could do. I think I've got a. This one is 35. I'm gonna eat this before it goes away. 35, and I know I've got a 20 in the fruit bowl. So would that stack? If it did, wow, dude, say you're going to go out and just get a bunch of stone or something and then throw a bunch of wood in and be making tree sap. Like, you could really level up. That was a jaguar right there. Kill jaguar was 3,000. 89%, 90%, we're almost done. Couple of boars and a jaguar. So the fun thing about this is it takes you further away into the, like, a little bit more dangerous areas, and you get to see other animals.
Well, you're done here. You did a lot more than just survive.
Rewards 100 yeah, that's it. Let's see what this guy gives us. Wild boar. What does it say? Blinky? Bulky. Oh yeah, so if you pick these guys up, jaguar. Yeah, stringy. If you want to get more stuff out, you like bring them to the skinning table. I think that's mostly for hide and stuff though. What's weird is in the past I've always struggled with the hide in making stuff. Like, I was always running out of fur and leather. In this one, I haven't, probably just because I haven't made all those early game armors, and I didn't make the fur pelt, which you need all that polar bear stuff for. Yeah, you can pick these fools up and carry them. Alright, let's get a move on. We got to get back home. We're able to run from the house all the way to the other end, all the way back to the house and here, and not burn. I mean, the day's almost over. I like these areas that don't have all the debris. Like, I'd rather build in a place like that, because all that stuff around my house, man, it's so annoying. We're almost to level 50. That's crazy, because my other character that I had in here was level 56, I think? And that's the highest I've ever got. And that character, I don't remember, it was the last big series that I had. I don't know, I think I've done a lot more in this series because, well, there's a lot more in the game than there was before, as far as, like, items, buildables, all that kind of stuff. I had a wolf chasing me. Yeah, it's cool. If you stay really high here, you actually can bypass a lot of those little troughs you have to wander around to. You can stay high up against this edge here and get pretty far. Come on, build up my stamina. Can't wait to grow more. Well, I could make an electric water pump now too, instead of the bio one. Any of those bio ones that I can replace is going to be a benefit, just because, like right now, I bet you that water one, I don't know, it still could have bio in it. But usually when I go to use the stuff, like the grill, the bio can's empty. Not the end of the world, because I have multiple cans, but still kind of a pain in the butt. And with building the batteries like right away, that completely justified the solar panels. Like, someone who said it was exactly what I was thinking. Like, wow, the solar panels are kind of a waste. It's exactly what I was thinking until I saw that battery bank. It's like, well, that's real life, right? Solar panels, they give you stuff during the day, but once the sun goes down, so you got to be able to store that. And you got to store it whenever you can at all times, like stormy weather, nighttime, you know. I always wondered, like, those people that live off grid up in like northern Canada, Yukon, all those places, like they have solar, they have the battery stuff, but man, there's times a year where they don't see the sun, not just because of the long days, long nights thing, but weather. And I don't care how many batteries you have, if you're not getting at least, you know, a fair amount during the day, you're going to be hosed. You see, it didn't actually take us that long to get back. I know it's kind of boring that I'm just running, but it's not that long. So if I had a horse, how much faster would it actually be? Well, the only way to know is to get one and find out. We made it back. Yay. See how many we got. 33. We left and there was like 6. I'm going to put these things in here. When I mess around the house, I don't keep any food on me other than just this jarred honey. I think I'm ready to make more honey, actually. Where's my fruit bar? Here it is. Yeah, we're up to these thingies here. I haven't messed with the bees in a long time because I got pretty far ahead on the honey. Make 10 of those bad boys. Nice! Alright, well, in this episode we did 2 missions, right? Oh, am I supposed to return this? I guess I'm not supposed to return this thingy? Radar? Oh, let's see how much stone I got. Not too bad. I think I set it up just a day or 2 ago. I just thought about, well, I'm doing all this other stuff, and then it comes time to get stone, right? And, like, I have to go hammer it all out. 22. Oh, what are those bones doing in there? Sort. There we go. And I finally got some bones back. 38 of this bacon. I'm going to keep that in there. I want to see how much. I imagine maybe it'll stack to 100 and then it'll fill up another spot. I guess the idea is because it kind of warns you, warning, it will build up ice. It's like, well, yeah, but if you don't have too many things in here and you got like a couple 5 places for ice, look, you can do this too. There goes the ice. So I don't think it's that big of a you know, a setback. Yeah, I'm gonna, you know what I'm gonna do for the next episode tonight? I'm gonna look up some food things and see if I can come up. So right now, for sure one is the muffin. So the muffin is this one, the fruit muffin. So this is 225 max stamina. Forget the water thing. 35% experience. So that's good. Those 2 are big numbers. And then there was one, the fish one. We found a fish one, but I don't know about the fish. 225 max health. That's really good. Yeah, the curry. So soybeans, and then I'd have to ready fish. But I'm going to look into that, because with this thing, I can actually... It's 100% harvest. Tried to harvest that first time. Why is it doing that? What I'm gonna do, I'm gonna get rid of these plants too. That's not what I wanted to do. I knew as soon as I was doing it, I'm like, I'm doing something wrong. Remove plant. Alright, Nomas Kumara. And what we'll do is we'll take this. We'll make some seeds out of it. So this is stuff I can use for bio. We've got berries. We've got strawberries. The strawberries and watermelon, these two here make that muffin up. I'm going to look through and see what I can come up with. See, this is still going another day, and it's at 37. So this is how much coal or charcoal it's created. That's a lot. Like, look, I haven't collected very much of the coal, but I can drill for it too. You can drill for it if need be. Anyway, that's going to do it for today. You guys, before I make the next episode, I've got a full day off that I don't upload, and I'll have a stream. So if you guys are interested in something special you want me to do, or we continue questing, because I think those missions are just going to get harder and harder. And my hope was that it tells me, go over into this, where am I? Go over into this snow region here and do something, like go do something in there, and it's going to be like super tough. Or the desert. I know you guys want me to tame something. That should be interesting. But anyway, hit that like button. Join my next episode.